Yeah, he's just now approaching the truck. Look at the wind from the blades that's blowing that him and those guys and that water around. It's a very difficult, very challenging job for these guys. But again, they train for hours and hours. They're very good at what they do. They are the best at what they do. And you really want these guys, if you got to be rescued, you want to be rescued by these guys. Trust me, they're good at their job. You see who even has it's like a scuba diving gear. It's like a snorkel that he uses. So if he has to go underwater, that can give him an extra 6 inches above his head that he can breathe through that tube in his mouth. And he's got like a wetsuit type stuff on, so he's a little more protected from the elements. Looks like he's going to strap one of these guys in right away, and they may not even do the basket here. They may just pull them up individually without the basket, not to waste any time lowering another basket here. It looks like he's strapping that one individual in, make sure he's secure, and then as soon as he gives them the thumbs up, he'll go up, and they'll pull him into that helicopter and do it again for the other individual. But you can see they have to make sure that this guy's very, very secure. There he goes, gives him the thumbs up. They take up the slack, and he'll be on his way to safety here in just a few seconds. I'm going to pull out here and just show you exactly how high they are, and it's probably that's probably 50 feet, maybe 65 feet, maybe, not much, and pretty close. But I believe he's on his way up. There he is. He's off the truck. He's kind of dangling. He went kind of forward toward those trees, and he's being held onto with the other the rescuer. So both of them are going piggyback up, and you can see them. There they go, up to safety, and then he'll bring that other man. He's in a sling, so to speak, and then they'll undo him and go back and get the other guy. But this guy's got to be very thankful and owes these guys a big thank you once he gets on dry land. But it's got to be unnerving, and for everybody. It's dangerous for the pilot. It's dangerous for the rescuer, the guy on the strap. It's dangerous for the family, and it's just people have got to think a little bit better about what they do in situations like this. Yeah, and I don't want to. I keep thinking about the woman who was helping someone just last week down in Austin, and and she fell to her death. It's a very dangerous job these guys do, and but they do it and they help others, and there's something to be said for that and for their commitment to helping these folks. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I got to thinking that's at least 5 people rescued in, 2 hours by these guys in a storm that maybe took 2 hours to come through and just dumped tons and tons of water here in this community. But again, you can see Same approach again. Coming in, he lands there. He'll strap this guy in the harness with him, and they'll pull him. It won't take him probably 45 seconds to strap this guy in, if that. Get him in, strapped in. I'll try to kind of time it here, and good. And get him locked in, get him tied down, and get him up out of this thing. It looks. I was going to say the water looks to be a little bit higher. I can't really tell because the wind's kind of blowing it around. But you saw it before. I was kind of gauging the back of it earlier. On the back of their truck, there's a bag of something back there. There they go. They're pulling him up. He's giving him the signal to hoist him up. So I can't really tell. It looks like the water might be just a scooch higher than it was when we first got here. And there they both go to safety. That's pretty impressive if you ask me. And well, he's lucky he didn't lose his life. Truck can be replaced. That's what insurance is for. But your life, no. And he owes these guys a big thanks to get him. I mean, because really, if he had washed past that fence, they're off in no man's land into that tree farm. And, maybe they would have been able to cling on to a tree. Who knows? But the good thing is we don't have to speculate. They're safe. They're both almost in the helicopter. He's just a couple of feet away. He'll be in that helicopter in 20 seconds, 10 seconds, and they'll be on their way to safety to dry land where they can recoup and kind of straighten out there for a few minutes. I'm sure they'll be very happy to put their feet on dry land. Excellent work.